Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. We're going to bring back a little bit of mowing vlog, just a little, because you guys love watching the mowing vlogs. 10 yards on the schedule today. I'm not going to record them all, by no means, just the ones that are easy to record and are pretty quick, that I can just slap the camera down and press the go button. The first yard this morning, the homeowner is more on the nature hugging side, if you will. Their backyard is pretty much woods. It's very, very tiny. Oh shoot, we got a tractor. Got a tractor on the road early this morning. Come on, son, get in the emergency lane. Oh, F. Oh, shoot. Oh. No emergency lights on or nothing. I do need to record some content anyway to have. I can re-download my YouTube videos that I've already made time-lapse footage of, but that's just so time-consuming, and I would rather just re-record on these yards. So, how's the mowing season going for you guys? I know for me in my area, guys, it is raining like crazy again. Like, it's an overcast right now. The grass is growing like spring. It's crazy. Like, the temperatures have cooled off. Grass is growing. I mean, it's growing good. I got to my last yard last week after it rained a bunch on and off. And man, it was just growing like crazy. I was like, holy crap, it's only been a week. You know what I mean? I feel like that the season's going to get extended if it keeps going the way it's going. Like, especially in my area, it's just raining all the time, man. It hasn't stopped. We had one, let's see, this whole year in my area, I think I've had maybe 4 total weeks of the year that it has not rained at least one day. Maybe. It might be 3. But, like, ain't that crazy, man? This whole year has been nothing but rain. Like, broken so many records in terms of rainfall here in Kentucky. It's insane, man. It is insane. I did put some yard signs up here in the front seat just to put in a couple customers' yards for a week and maybe get some more route density that way. I don't know what videos I posted at the time of this recording, just because I have been recording so many and I haven't had time last week to edit anything. I think I recorded like 4 or 5 videos during last week, and I haven't had time to edit anything. I think I finally sat down, edited one of them, and posted it about the change in direction of the channel and the business, and how I just want to see what the cap is of a 1 truck, 2 guy operation. Number one thing I need to do is get a bigger trailer. That's going to be an expense. I need to eventually get a backup mower, but I think I'll be okay until next year. For right now. Wednesday, I'm taking the mower to get the warranty work done on the spindle, and then I'll get that back Thursday, so that shouldn't be a big deal. Luckily, they had one in stock, and then there's another dealership that I can go to as well the dealership I bought it from, if they ever don't have the part, there's another dealership actually closer to my service area. He's in my surface area that I had no idea he existed. And he's a dealer of Skag, an official dealer of Skag and Wright mowers. So he only sells 2 brands of mowers, and they're like complete opposite. One's yellow, one's orange, you know. Pretty wild. Yeah, that being said, I may hit that other dealership up and be like, hey, I want to demo one of the Wright mowers. I want to see the cut quality, how it rides, how it compares to my Skag, and who knows, maybe I can hit him up today when I take this for warranty work and hit that guy up and see if he has a demo and save like 1 yard, you know what I mean, that turns out really good with the Skag, and save 1 yard and then try out the 52 stand-on Wright mower. The dealership I got mine from, I can get a loaner for a fee. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to mow all my yards before I take it, and then take it to them, and they're gonna clean it up, take the spindle out, the deck belt off, and put the spindle back on. that deck belt's okay. Now, if they take it off and it breaks or something like that, or it's too loose, I do have a deck belt behind me. I may leave with them. I may just go ahead and tell them to put the new deck belt on. I don't know. That deck belt's not bad. I mean, it's got some, you can see where it's got a little wear on it. But I mean, it doesn't look too awful bad. I don't know what I'll do there. I'm just talking at this point. I've got some videos in the works. Again, I need to have time to edit them. You're gonna see some yards today, and we're gonna get after it. I'm sure it's gonna be humid today. Right now, it's 78 degrees. There's an overcast. It feels pretty good right now. Like right now is the time you wanna be on the mower, you know what I mean? It just hit 8 o'clock. So in a bit of news, I am having an official company that's been building service-based business websites since 2004. They are building me a website. While yes, I got on WordPress and I used one of their templates, and it has been converting, but not well. The amount of visitors to the amount of people that actually entered their information in my form is very, very, very low, and it's very low compared to the average that you should be getting for a website. So I decided to hire out a dedicated web team. They're going to take my domains and use those, and they're going to basically be with me from here on out as far as this lawn care business goes. They're going to build backlinks in the background. They're going to help me get the website ranking and all that techno wizardry that I have a little bit of techno wizardry, but I'm no like master, and I have no idea how to make a website rank on the first page, you know what I mean? So I'm going to let them handle that and get that going. Also, they are building me a custom CRM. I'm excited to use it. Jobber, so here's my dilemma with Jobber. Jobber's okay. Let's give Jobber another chance. It's been 5 years. They've probably updated a lot of stuff. It might look better. And guys, it is just like they talk about. So here's what Jobber, my opinion on Jobber is. And no hate to anybody that uses Jobber. Nothing like that. It's great for someone that's never used anything else. I'll say that. And you get the 14-day free trial with creator links and stuff. But man, it's just so, how do you explain it? They talk about, hey, we got this route optimization thing, and guys, their route stuff is so bad. It took me a second to get a gist and how to work it and what I needed to do. There is no route optimization, nothing like that. Don't pay for the tier that says you get route optimization. It doesn't know what it's doing. What it's doing is it's like, okay, it thinks you have a helicopter. So when you have a route, when you have your thing here and say, like, for example, that one property I had that was way out of the way, then I have to drive all the way to this other zip code. It was basically saying, like, it just drew a straight line to the next property. It wasn't like an actual route, you know what I mean? So it's going off of helicopter paths. And it's like, well, I didn't know you could haul a mower, a trimmer, and a blower with a helicopter around and take straight paths on your route. That's Jobber's route optimization, they call it. And then they got the review thing that you can pay extra for in their marketing suite. The automated email stuff is good, but all they're using is MailChimp, and you can just go to MailChimp and pay $15 a month and put them in an autoresponder and do that. Yeah, it's on a different platform, but it's much easier and better to use. They charge you like $75 to use those two features. And the review feature, it hits the customer 3 days after, 5 days after, and 7 days after. And it's not that good, guys. To the customer, I don't know what it is, man. The customer just would not leave me a review unless I actually texted them from my phone and I said, hey, it would mean a lot to me if you would leave us some feedback and let us know how we did and I would appreciate that. And then they would go do it, and you know, I'd have to send them a link. I would purposely wait after I did their first mow. I would wait a week because, again, 3 days, 5 days, 7 days after, it sends a reminder to leave a review and leave some feedback for the company. And it's just not that good. So I immediately whacked that marketing suite subscription off, and I was like, that's a waste of $75. So got that knocked off. Then I was paying for the $300 a month package for that review and stuff, and it had all the two-way texts and stuff, which I didn't really use anyway, besides just to have the number, have the dedicated number, and whenever you say you're on your way, it doesn't show up as a little number, you know what I mean? It shows up as an actual area code number from your area. Now I was like, you know what? I don't need that. And I told them to knock it down to the bottom package until I fully transition everything over to Chris and his team once they build me my custom CRM. All right, let's squeeze through this little path of trees here in Wilderness. We have made it to the first property. Let's go ahead and knock this out, guys. Guys, it is so crazy to me how moving a camera around can just add 10 minutes. Ain't that crazy? It just adds 10 minutes of camera time. Just moving the camera, not moving the needle. It's crazy. I cannot wait to get the Sport Tech gear to wear. Can't wait. Just have that cooling ability. Now, if you'll notice in that mowing time lapse there, that yard, I mean, you just can't make that one look good. It's just one of those yards that are tiny. Normally I make good time on it. Moving the camera around, it kind of killed my time a little bit. Right down the road here, we are probably about 2 minutes away here, is the yard that they want a bunch of free work at. Well, at least their realtor does, and I'm just not doing it. She wants me to weed eat their flower beds and weed eat their landscaping, their mulching. And I'm just not, like, you don't weed eat mulch. You do not, you know? Like, I told her, I'll pull them for a fee. I will pull the weeds. However, she's like, it would just be awesome if you could just do it with a quick swipe of the weed eater. And it's like, no, we don't do that. We don't do that. I mean, it's so bad, man. All that needs pulled. Not this next property. I can probably get you guys have already seen this one. They're trying to sell this. It's probably gonna take quite a long time to sell. They don't want to spend no money to, pull weeds. Unreal. They'll spend money to get the grass cut, but they don't want to spend no money to pull weeds and get the weeds pulled and make it look good. You know, they don't want to do that. Why would they? If their lawn guy will try to do it for free. I'm not doing it for free. I refuse. All right, see you guys in a second. Got done with that yard. The sun has finally come out. I'm drenched in sweat already. I've only done 2 yards. What is going on? So in the comments, if you've ever been a realtor or you know a realtor and why they're like this, I understand kinda why they're like this. So they're trying to sell that house. I've been taking care of it all this year, mowing it and stuff. They're not living there. They're living at their new property. And in the mulch beds and in the cracks in the asphalt, I do hit it with the weed eater, you know, but it's still there. They've got landscaping around their detached garage, and you know, it's just growing up. Well, their realtor reached out to me. The client didn't reach out to me. I guess she's been showing it to potential buyers. She let me know who she was and trying to help them sell it. And she was like, I really think if you could do a quick, she said it like this, do a quick swipe with the weed eater in their landscaping, but don't hit the petunias. Okay, now it's like, okay, so let me get this straight. Not only is she not paying me, she's not in charge of paying me. Not only does she want me to weed eat in a landscaping and mulch bed, but she also wants me to not hit flowers and petunias and bushes but don't hit the plant life, just kill the weeds with the weed eater, basically is what she said. It's like tell me you've never weed eated without telling me you ever weed eated. Like, yeah, the way the flowers are, they're too close together. It's not possible to just weed eat the weeds and not hit the flowers. You know what I mean? It's just not going to happen. And number two, why would I ever weed eat a landscape bed? Especially with fresh mulch. That mulch is going to get flung everywhere in tarnation. You know? It's just like, man, these realtors will really try to take advantage of you. Realtors are so cheap-minded. They are so scarcity mindset, it is unbelievable. I told her I'm not going to do that in a kind way. I didn't say it this way. I said, I'm not going to do that. We do not weed eat mulch beds. I told her if she could reach out to the client and have them reach out to me, I don't want to talk to the realtor. She's not in charge of the money, see. I can pull them for a fee, or I can contact somebody that's licensed to spray. And they can spray and hopefully not kill the flowers. They'll more than likely have to be pulled. She said, I understand. It would just take a quick swipe with the weed eater, and then, you know, it started getting like kind of smart aleck kind of. She said, I'm just trying to find the cheapest way possible. I really think it would help in getting the home sold if we could take care of the weeds. Like, that's the deal breaker, I'm sure, is the weeds, okay? You know, okay. No, we're not doing that. I'm not doing free work. Number two, I'm not weed eating their landscaping beds and going to chop down a bunch of flowers that they just planted at the beginning of the season. I'm not doing it, you know. It's just, man, realtors, man. So I sent him a text. I said, hey, man, I can pull all the weeds and all your landscape beds around the house for $300. I said, I will pull all the weeds. Let me know. Get back with me. I talked to your realtor. This is what she said, and I can do that for $300, and I'll do it as soon as next week. And so far, he hasn't got back with me. We'll see if that becomes a thing. All right, I'm going to film this one because I need the footage content for the lawn care business, not only for the YouTube channel, so you guys will get to see this one real quick. This one's pretty easy. This is one of those ones I have to pull in their yard, and then like they have this side road, and I can't pull in the driveway because it's on a very busy highway road. It's like, do you guys have these? Like, I can't pull in their driveway because there's no space, and then it's on a highway, so I can't park in the road. Like, it's a busy highway. So do you guys have properties like this? But they have this side road, I guess, where he parks like a boat or something, or whenever he has a boat out or whatever. I'm gonna hit this yard, let's get it. We're on the way to the next yard. Hey, if you like me taking an extra 10 minutes to move around the camera on each yard, please do hit that like button. Give us a thumbs up. Comment down below if you like watching time lapses in the videos, or if you really don't care and you just want to see me talk about stuff that's been happening or things that I want to do with the business. Let me know what you want to see and I will do it for you guys to a certain point. I'm not going to record probably the next 1 or 2 yards. I'm going to just bang those out, get them done as quickly as possible here, and move on to the next yard. We may film one more, but you guys have seen, I don't think you've seen that one. You might have seen that one time. My Monday yards are a lot of, I think I've only got one. There's one new yard on Monday you guys haven't seen. That's right, unless I moved it. I moved all my yards that were pretty decently close together on my Mondays. And for my high priority, I call them customers. Like, their yard's getting cut before anybody else's. Number one, because they're high ticket. And number two, they have to be pretty relatively close to the route density of this route, right? There is a little bit of drive time, but like, it's like, 5 minutes a piece, maybe maximum. Otherwise, it's like 2-3 minutes apart, right? So this route isn't that bad as far as, it's like a lot of these yards are on the outskirts, but they're in subdivisions, a lot of them are, or right off a highway, and it's like maybe half an acre or less. Now we're getting to the subdivision that I would really like to get into. So before I leave here, I am going to put a yard sign up. I won't put it in the customer's yard just because he's in a cul-de-sac. And it's not going to get a lot. He's like in the back. He's one of the newest builds. But what I'm going to do is there's a roundabout right here that we're coming up on, and it has a lot of the for sale signs in it, and like for sale, for rent, for sale. I'm going to put it right beside that wholesale sign. That's where I'm putting it at. He's selling windows, doors, and all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to put my sign right beside him. And hopefully we get some calls, more calls in this neighborhood. I would like to have, they're extending this subdivision. It's a brand new subdivision. A lot of people are push mowing their own yard, you know what I mean? But man, these homes, this is like the cookie cutter. You can get these done in like 15 minutes or less, especially with help. It's like, this is where you want to be, you know what I mean? So, all right guys, I'm gonna tackle this yard and I will see you guys in a few. Wrapped up the day, fueled up at Old Busty's. It's hot. It's not hot. It says 82 degrees, but it's so muggy and humid, and it's trying its best to come a good rain here. I think I just dodged it on the day. I got all 10 yards done today. It's muggy. I cannot wait to get my new shirts in. These things they're 100% cotton, and they just turn into a mop of sweat. Like when I take this off, I can wring it out, and it's just gonna be like a mop of sweat just coming out of it. You know what I mean? Do not mow in full cotton. I do not recommend. There is a cop behind me going left and right. So I'm actually watching Ray's video he made of me. Now I think it'd be cool to have Ray on a call. I ain't got nothing against Ray. I think he took our spout personal, probably. I don't care until he started making videos about my actual business. That's when I start caring a little bit. Man, guys get so tied up in this. Like this, and like all this internet bull crap is nothing to me, okay? I just am showing you guys, and more importantly, showing the guy that I wanted to show what's possible. Like, I can go out here and grow a lawn care business from absolutely nothing. Nobody knows who I am, to now look at where I'm at, closing in on 10K gross a month. I need to do another numbers video for you guys, which is pretty cool. High ticket, Ray, means high ticket means priced high. I mean, that's just what it means. I want to see what the close rate is and how many people tell me to go F off out of, let's say, 10 people at a time. What's the number that I get? Do I only close 1 out of every 10 calls? I don't know, you know. At this point going forward, lean and mean operation means what it means. We're lean. We don't have a whole bunch of overhead like Mike Andes and stuff and all those big time creators making 6 truck crews and stuff like that and franchising and all that bull crap. Oh man, my neck. Hopefully this battery keeps going. I'm gonna talk here. My son, he's getting his shots and I didn't get done in time, so I got a little bit of time. I need to take care of my yard. I skipped last week on my yard. Didn't have time due to birthday stuff. This truck I will be taking out of the daily operation because this is my personal truck, right? Like I'm at 39,807 miles on I think by the time we paid everything, it was a $63,000. It was like $62 something thousand truck, and I've already put on 16,000 miles this year, and a little bit of last year with Christmas lights. So, dang, we still got another half year to go. You know, oh man, and it's just going to destroy this truck. And I like the color and stuff, so I don't want this to be my mowing truck. So right now I'm actually looking for a single cab, probably an F-250 single cab, just for the lawn truck. That's what I want to get, and throw my logos on it and stuff, like a basic white one. You know, I don't care. Single cab's gonna be a lawn truck, enough to fit 2 guys in there. Again, lean and mean. You know, that's a saying. I get that from Aaron over there at Lean and Mean Academy. And no, I'm not paying for coaching. We just got on a call. You know, I'm able to talk to bigger guys, and yeah, they're doing very well for themselves. But that doesn't matter. I enjoy people coming in the comments and like real young teenagers and stuff, and even older gentlemen coming in the comments and saying, hey man, you single-handedly made me, like pushed me over the edge and made me start my business this year. I think that's awesome, you know, and I like seeing people chase their dreams. Yeah, I'm a dreamer. He said, I'll give him that. He's a dreamer. And Ray said, but I'm a doer. I'm also out here doing it. I'm sweating my freaking balls off. I hate this shirt. I hate this material. It's just such a mop. My back right now is just wet with sweat. I hate it. Can't wait till my new uniforms get here on August. I think they're supposed to be here. It said August 1st. We'll see how that goes. How quick Rush Order Tees is where I ordered from gets them here. Ordered that what John over at Florida Turf Pros recommended. Sport Tech is what he said. Sport Tech. And rushordertees.com, I believe is what it was. You can select Sport Tech long sleeve shirts, and they have like the underarm pits have like, you know, it's like a vent so air goes through when you got your arms out. I'm gonna get me some of them. As far as he doesn't think I have the tenacity, that's okay. Just sit back and watch. And if you don't watch, well, I know you're going to watch because you play my videos in your video. That's fine, man. I don't care. At the point, I don't care about much as far as this YouTube goes. I'm just going to focus on growing my business and documenting and whenever something happens, posting about it. And like today, I recorded the mowing vlog, and I said they were gone, but you know, a lot of guys said they'll miss it and they want to see a mowing vlog again. I know I don't want to do it, but they do miss the mowing vlogs, so I threw a little bit of mowing in there. Even though I only did 2 yards today on the time lapse. It's mind blowing to me that moving around a camera adds on 10 minutes of time to mowing a yard solo. How does that make sense? Why does it take me 10 minutes to move the camera different angles? That's wild to me. I feel like it should only add like maybe on the top end 4 minutes. Like, you know, move the camera here. Okay, done. There's 2 minutes. Okay, move the camera on the other end, done. Okay, that's 2 minutes. It should be 4 minutes, right? No, 5 minutes piece, 10 minutes extra on by the time you stop, you get the camera, you move it. And if you record your weed eating, well, there's another bit of time. It's just crazy. It's at least 10 minutes. Never fails. Guys, if you've never had Bussies, or if you got a Bussies near you, get you some of this. This is the best peach tea ever. My woman says it tastes like tobacco. And it, I guess I can see that. But Ray, lean and mean, you can say you're right, whatever. Okay, buddy. I'll play into your ego a little bit. I got a big ego. I can't help it. I got a big ego online, but, I got a big ego. I got a big ego in person too. I can't help it. Can't help it. Stuff just flies out of my mouth in person too. It's kind of a problem. Because if I meet somebody and something will fly out, and my woman will smack me, and I'm like, what? They asked. I told them how they looked. I have a hard time with that, but that's my own self-development I need to work on, I guess. Man, entrepreneurship is the best self-improvement tool. The gym's another one, self-improvement. It really makes you improve on yourself, But I got a lot of stuff on the back end in the works, and yep. I'm hiring a company to do some stuff for me. And it's going to be pretty cool what they come up with and what it looks like. I'm excited to make I want to say it so bad, but I'm told I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't give away the golden goose all the time. The golden eggs, I mean. Hey, like I said, I want to see the cap. What is the cap and the upper end working, let's say 5 days a week. Let's say we work 5 days a week. So Ray said, is your all's mowing season over or something like that? And I said that what I meant is the calls are not going to be coming in. People aren't looking for lawn guys. I might have one or two here and there probably. And with all this rain, honestly, my grass is almost turned into a hayfield. It looks like spring again. I don't know what's going on. We're in the middle of July and it's growing like it's still April, So, I don't know, the mowing season may be like last year. I think I mowed my yard all the way up till the middle of December last year, and then it finally quit growing. So, and I think December I got it stretched out to every 2 weeks, but I'm telling you, I was mowing my yard every week last year, all the way through up until December. So, I mean, hey, if I become from a March to December mowing area, hey, baby. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Bring it on. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, I want to see what is the upper threshold of a 1-truck, 2-guy operation. And like I said, I want to get a single cab, just basic bean F-250 truck, and I'm looking for a decent 16-foot trailer right now. Hopefully by the end of the season we got that taken care of. But if this lasts till this full season, then next year I'll definitely get a 16-foot. I might get it this winter with Christmas lights and stuff. If I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I get that pumping and get that going, then I may have to haul a 16-foot trailer full of totes of lights to Louisville. I'm going to be serving Louisville with Christmas lights just because it's such a huge market, man. Louisville is such a huge city. That's where Turf's Up Radio is based out of. That's where they have the Equip Expo, Louisville. That's going to be my main Christmas light area. And then, I've got those 9 in my main mowing service area. And, I'll gradually get more here, but I think the main target is to just go get 100 homes in Louisville to get lights on, take 5 days, get a hotel up there, drive the truck and trailer up there and ladders and stuff, and just hang all week. and then come back home and we're good. That's what high ticket means. That's what lean and mean means. That means my acre yards are no less than 150. Right now for a quarter acre, I am setting at 75, and I have got it. But I've also been told, oh my God. Oh my God, what? To mow my yard every week, $75. So, yeah, the close rate might be too low on that price, so I may have to come down from that if I want to build up some. I think lawn care is so weird, man. It's different from one ticket pressure washing jobs. Lawn care, you want route density, right? Well, the house next to your property you already service, let's say in this example, $60, and they're right next door, and you tell them, well, I'm mowing theirs for 60, and they go, oh my God. Do you go, well, what can you pay? And they go, well, I was thinking like $40. Do you take that on? I mean, I don't know about that. That's $20 less than the same size yard right next to you. But I mean, hey, route density, right? I don't know. Do you do that? Is that the way? This is the way. I guess is that the way? Is that the way, you know? If you put your 5 rounds out and in that example, like this yard in this cul-de-sac is $60 and it's you get it done in 18 minutes by yourself, and you pretty much know, every yard there is the same almost, besides if they got any fencing. And then they buck up on the $60 price, and they say they'll do it. They'll sign up with you weekly for $20 less. Do you do that? Is it that important to build route density on this side of the service business industry? I don't know. That's why I'm asking. Yeah, I want to see how many on the top end of a lean and mean lawn care operation. What is the threshold for a one truck operation? What is the account threshold? I thought about getting a Zuzu truck too, by the way. My dad drives the heck out of the Zuzus. He's got 2 box trucks with a Zuzu, and one of them's paid off, but man, he drove the heck out of it and he don't even use it. I thought about ripping that box off there and selling the box. I think it's a 22-foot box, and getting a big old ramp put on there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know it's got 300,000 miles on it though. The engine might go out soon. I don't know about all that. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the video, you guys. Hey, if you enjoy the mowing vlogs, show us some love on the channel. If you ain't already, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and I'll make more of these for y'all. I guess I gotta apologize and say sorry for coming on the scene hot. Getting everybody bothered out here. Whoa! Woo! Holy crap, I just grabbed a June bug, people. Look at big bug, son. Anyway, how did you get back there? Yeah, didn't mean to come on to the scene and get everybody hot and bothered. Jesus, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. It's the freaking internet. If you get offended that easy, then you don't need to be on the internet. That's all I gotta say. Like I said, I don't care what people say about me as the person, as the content creator. But as soon as they start causing future damages to my business, well, that's where I draw the line. This has nothing to do with my actual business. This YouTube channel has nothing to do with my actual business. My customers, this content isn't meant for my customers. You know what I'm saying? This is just meant to be a creative and create. And yeah, hey, if this stuff inspires you to get over the edge and start your mowing business, hey, that's awesome, man. I do enjoy, people hopping in the comments and conversating. And one other thing, a guy commented this morning, said, why do you always say we? Like you're just you. There is no there or we or we're or ours. So, I've done this since I started the business in 2020 with the pressure washing stuff. Whenever everybody got all that big stimulus money. You know what I'm saying? All that big stimmy. I started out saying I, and that's fine. But once you, if you want to look professional and sound professional on the phone and in person, you know, change your verbiage and change your nouns. And instead of saying, yeah, I can take care of that. Well, are you just a guy or are you an actual business is how I look at it. This is how I think. I'm not trying to, you know, come after anybody or anything like that. But that comment made me realize that, is that not normal? I guess it ain't. You know, I like to sound professional. Like, yeah, we can take care of that for you. You know, you're a business. Your business is an entity if it's created correctly. And you aren't just, you know, you just got a Facebook page that says Donnie's Lawn and Landscape. You know what I'm saying? People are too sensitive on this side of the world, I guess. On this side of the YouTube world, people are too sensitive. But hey, man, I don't care again. I mean, hell, I'll call Ray up and we can talk on the phone. I don't give a rat's hind end. You know, I ain't got nothing against nobody. I don't care what other people are doing. You know, run your business how you want to run it. We'll see where we're at after 3 seasons. And what we're doing with the Christmas lights side, I can't wait. Like, you guys have no idea. I love hanging Christmas lights. $10, $12 a foot. And you know, mowing's great and the recurring income is pretty cool. But man, you get them big, easy roofline only jobs and it's like, oh yeah, they want both sides, the front, they want all the eaves. Oh, you know, you're like, woo, you know, it makes your titties go boom. All right, y'all, I'm gonna head out. Hey, we're all good over here. But hey, if you're offended, hey, that's on you. If your feelings are a little hurt, hey, that's on you. F your feelings. I ain't your therapist. Okay, I ain't your therapist. I'm gonna tell you how it is. I don't care. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go mow my lawn. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna edit this for you. All right, here we go.